Hey guys, back with another one. So I just wanted to say yesterday I did in fact put up what Bonnie La Clown put up on her IG page. It's crazy. I put it up. I wanted to let people know how much of a clown she has been in the circus. She's doing a good job for Daddy Blue, but there's no way in or around this earth that I would use my youngin for a pawn in the pawn game to catch a man. I would not ever, never put my youngin before a man who not only doesn't care about you, but even if he's in love with you, you do not put your youngin or youngins before a man. And if a man is respecting of the fact that you're doing that, then he doesn't love himself. And eventually that's not going to last.
I'm sad because is I miss Daddy Blue. Is he still in jail?
You're doing all of this to get a rise out of Chrisean Rock, a trigger out of Chrisean Rock, and a rise out of Blueface, a man that's behind bars. He can only hear about what's going on from the outside world. And you mean to tell me that you're literally up here doing this to get the attention of a bag and of a man who we all know, including yourself, ma'am, that when he gets out, he is going to be with either Chrisean Rock or Jaidyn. Why make both of you look like a fool? You're going to make your own youngin look like a fool alongside with yourself. So when he's old enough to be able to surf the web himself and he sees this, you think he's going to be happy with you, Bonnie Lashay? Knowing that you're doing this so you can be copycatting Chrisean Rock, someone who took her time out here, weathered the storm so she could get to the bag. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. And I don't understand how you're on a campaign, a smear campaign to try to smear Chrisean Rocks, but in the process you're smearing your own self. No one even has to try to smear you. You're smearing your own self. Who in the right mind even puts a youngin in this equation? Does she know how many opportunities that could have opened for her, Bonnie Lachey, by her not doing it? You're not looking at who you want to be a twin with, which is Chrisean Rock. Are you seeing the big picture of how she's not winning from the things she says and does? And then you turn around and do the same thing that she does? Do something that you know is going to offend, the mass majority, well, the ones that have good sense, and you turn around and do something like that to get a rise out of somebody. And you consider this being cute. Unbelievable. Shay has started smoke with Chrisean Rock's makeup artist. It's to the point where Chrisean makeup artist wants to make sure that she's in the tip top shape. So when she sees Bonnie Lachey, it's a rememberable moment. Now, people can get really in some bad shape with those kind of moments. And it's all behind a person on social media, on cyberspace, being a coward and triggering people. And they're doing it because ultimately they're trying to get to a bag, money, and for whatever cost that it may cost them, they'll deal with that then. But I think Bonnie thinks in her mind that this is her job to keep this circus going, any means necessary. You don't even have any kind of protection out of here. The protection that you could have probably had that could have maybe helped you weather the storm a little bit, which is, anybody in Blueface's camp, if he orders them to make sure that you're good, you will be good. But you're stepping on the toes of those people. Any means necessary, this girl is going to try to win. But win what? Chrisean Rock is not trying to win anything. If anything, she's trying to win back her sanity and trying to be a better mother to her son. I said trying to. While you're trying to be the worst mother that you can be on this planet, just to put a man first. I don't get it. Where do they do that at? When did they start doing this? It's like times have really changed. I really hope that Bonnie Lashay gets it together. And you show numbers of Chrisean Rock subscribers, followers, or whatever you want to call them dropping. Oh, you don't have nowhere near as many followers as her. So if you keep doing what you're doing and not treading lightly, you're going to lose followers too, because that was a bad, poor judgment. And you're doing this all for attention. It's the wrong kind of attention. You're running out of the plan Bs and the plan Cs, and you're using the wrong person to get the attention of the audience that you want this to get to. It might get to the audience that you want it to get to, but it might also not get you to the bag. Because nobody with sense would even want to associate themselves with Bonnie Lashay doing the stuff that she's doing right now. That's not cool at all. And I bet you she thought this was cute when she did it. That's what the crazy part is. But not knowing that this is sad. There's nothing cute about what you did. And you got it floating all around social media. Now there has been little short clips that she puts up, trash talking people, and then you see it disappear. Hopefully she has sense enough to know to have that disappear too. It's distasteful. It's nothing tasteful about you putting a youngin, your own, on there to win a man or get a man's attention or get a bag or get a reality show to sign you. You did this to yourself. You get yourself out of this and leave people out of it that are not, able to defend themselves. To tell you no when you're doing all of this nonsense that doesn't make any sense. We have regrets in life, and I really honestly think that she's gonna have regrets for her putting that up there like that.